Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We are here in the little garage or the little house of our yard. I want to show my setups. You can see I have two type of rams, scooter and the skateboard right there. And I just wanted to show you my BMX bike. It's a King BMX. I have two packs. I really like them. I don't know many tricks on my BMX. I just know wheelie on the back bag. I can do bunny hop and jumps with it, and I'm learning a foot jump tail whip, but I actually not running that much. I was learning it last year. I just stopped it because I'm more into the dirt jumper right now, and I can't do a tail whip foot jump on that one, but I can do not a tail whip, a foot jump on both of them. I have on this not a BMX but a mountain bike grip, which isn't the best. It's moving around, which is annoying and dangerous. I had the same problem with these grips, but these are the most advanced grip I ever had. I can tie them up, so I did that, so they aren't moving anymore. I had my first ride with them in the last video. You can check that out. I had a bit of a jumping session on a dirt jump, the only dirt jump in the village, which isn't true right now because there is a new one. I didn't try it yet, that jump, but I will in the next video. I want to show you how I handle new jumps, new tricks, because I'm a beginner bike rider and I want to show you my journey. I didn't really find many channels. I didn't find any channels at all where people show their journey and actually say their mind also, so I can't hear their thoughts, like what's the hard thing, what's the easy thing, what worked for them. So I want to do a channel where I can give as much help as I can as a beginner and show you my journey. These are the two bikes, the King BMX and the Mongoose Fireball motor, with the new handlebars and the race pedals. These are really cool ones, good ones actually, much better. They aren't slippery. So the other, okay, I just move on. I will explain about my rams too, but right now let's talk about my scooter. It's a bit high for me. It's hard for me to do a tail whip on it, but I can actually do tail whips easily on other scooters. So I don't know why it's just really hard for me to do one on this one, but I really like to jump and cruise around. Another vehicle is my surf skate. I realize that I can just pump and cruise around. There are my rams. I have two type of rams, the small ones and the bigger ones, and I have connection for them, so I can connect both rams. As you can see, there are the two small ones right here, and I have the connection part. I have actually just full of spider webs. You can see I don't use that very much, but I have a flat connection part for the small ones, for these two, and for the bigger ones too. As you can see, there is right there. It's not that wide as this one. You can connect them not right like this with the boats, but I won't do that right now because I like to, I'm really comfortable with those little ones, so I can practice to jump higher or farther with them. Of course, there is a limit with the high one because I maxed out my high jumps with the small ones. I'm learning them with my big ones. For these big ones, the flat connection part isn't the best. It's good if you can jump and want to roll over, but for that it's better the one because it's just like a bit more like a pump track, so you have two roller with them. I have one more connection part, so I actually have 4 big jumps or ramps. They are, I think, originally for skateboarders, but they are also good for bikes and RC cars or scooters. I actually don't use them with my scooter because I don't know why. I just don't like it because they are moving actually on the asphalt. So It's really hard to go on them with the scooter because they are moving around and I don't feel as safe as it should be. So I usually put them halfway on the grass or the full ramp on the grass, on the dirt, as you already saw that in another video. But if they are on the dirt or on the grass, I can't ride it with my scooter. I actually never tried it with my skateboard, just with my bikes. So yes, they are my ramps. I really like them. They are good when it's a bit rainy or there is more dirt outside, because the dirt jump's not that good in the winter or in autumn when the weather isn't that good. So I can just easily put them out for a drier part of the field and ride around, practice. These are my bikes, my jumps, my other vehicles. I hope you like this type of things. I think they are really good for beginners. By the way, I wouldn't recommend the King BMX. It wasn't the best. We had a lot of trouble with the crank, and I have actually trouble with the brake too, because other way I just pull it, and as you can see, it's actually holds the tire. Just move around very easily. So when I go downhill, it just goes and sleeps and moves and everything. So we will change the brake on those ones, but I don't use them very much. I only use them right now in the manual machine or when I'm learning or practicing manuals, because it's easier to jump off. I'm not that high. For me, on the dirt jumper is much harder because the wheel is much bigger. On those one I feel more comfortable and safer. So yes, what I'm learning right now is jumping with more confidence, higher and farther than before, and it's actually going very well. I'm not really practicing on my BMX bike other than a manual or a wheelie, but I actually practice on a wheelie on another bike. I have a mountain bike too. It's not the best one, it's a Harvis Kilimanjaro bike, but it's really good for riding around and cruising in the city. It's like the stock bike. I think I changed on to Bedas for a better one because it was very slippery too. So yes, I actually started to jump on my mountain bike, but it wasn't very good for the gears and the bike didn't handle it very well. There were weird noises and I just didn't trust it to the bike. So I bought this Mongoose dirt jumper. Before that I was learning with my BMX. It wasn't right. I didn't feel the bike that much. It was too short. Even though it was easy to pull up the bar, I had a trouble to pull up my back wheels. But with my dirt jumper I don't have that problem, maybe because I have already a bit of experience with bunny hopping and jumping smaller jumps. Okay guys, I think that's everything I wanted to explain. If you have any questions or want to help or any experience you want to share, please share it in the comment section. I'm really grateful for any tips and helps and everything, literally everything. So yes, I think it's a good beginner bike. If you have another opinion about bikes, or you have another equipment what I should use or should include in my training session to improve better, or places I should try, then please write me. I'm really grateful for anything, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye.